Hey, good morning, everybody. How are you doing this morning? A little late getting to you this morning. Sorry about that. Psalm 37. So listen, I just picking a few verses out of Psalm 37 that just spoke to me. Uh, really, Psalm 37, and he starts it out in verse 1. He says, "Do not fret because of evildoers, nor be envious of the workers of iniquity, for they shall soon be cut down like grass and wither as a green herb." So one of the things that bothers us sometimes as a people of God who are trying to do what God wants us to do is, we look at people who could care less about God and who could care less about having God as a part of their life. And yet they seem to prosper, right? They say everything seems to go their way and nothing seems to go our way. And so really that's what this psalm is about. David is writing this psalm and he's saying, look, don't worry about those people because their days are numbered and their time is short. And he gives some instructions throughout here. Now, all of this psalm is like that, but throughout here, he also gives some instructions about what we should do. And so I'm just handpicking a few verses out of here about what we should do and about how we should act. First thing he says, in verse 3, he says, "Trust in the Lord and do good, dwell in the land and feed on his faithfulness." Yesterday we talked about loving kindness, that faithful, loyal, unconditional love that God has for us. And David says, you know what? Just trust in God, trust that he knows what's right, and just feed on his faithfulness. Just feed on the fact that you know that he's going to faithfully love you and he's going to be loyal to you and he's going to bless you with everything that he wants you to have and that he needs you to have. He says, delight yourself also in the Lord and he will give you the desires of your heart. So he says, delight yourself also in the Lord. Find some delight in the relationship with God. We've been doing a little study here in our church lately, and one of the things that it's really driven home for us, and for me anyhow, is that what God really wants from you? God really wants to be in a love relationship with you. That's really it. He really just wants to be in a relationship with you. He wants you to be close to him and he wants you to be near him. He wants you to seek him out. He just wants you and him to have a very real love relationship. And so he says, delight yourself in the Lord. And it is that idea. You remember what it was like to fall in love? You remember how nothing else mattered? You remember how you do anything in order to spend time with that person? Remember? He says, have that kind of delight in the Lord. It says, and then he's going to give you the desires of your heart. He's going to do what's in your heart, and you're going to find the peace, contentment, and the satisfaction that you need. Another verse 7, he says, rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Do not fret because of him who prospers in his way. Hopefully she'll get that with one ring. Rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. Do not fret because of him who prospers in his way. You know what? We just need to rest in the Lord. And he said, rest and wait. And, the rest, when I like to rest, okay? I'm not going to lie to you. I like to just recline and rest and take it easy and put things out of my mind and just relax. And that's what he's saying here. You know what? Rest and relax in the Lord. Find some R&R in the Lord. Rest in the Lord. Delight yourself in him. Trust in him and do what's right. And he's going to give you the desires of your heart. He's going to bring things to pass. Listen, the wicked's days are numbered. They are numbered, and the number is getting shorter and shorter. And the day for God's people to be exalted is getting closer and closer and closer. Remember God's loving kindness toward you. So rest in the Lord and wait patiently for him. So take these words, take Psalm 37, verses 3, 4, 5, 7, 18. Just take those verses, read them, put them in your heart, use them to faith the day. God bless you guys. Love you. Bye.